Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Maddie Kasich. As the student body president, I would like to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2019. At this time, I would also like to introduce the dignitaries who are with us today. From the Douglas County School District Board of Education, Wendy Vogel. Anthony Graziano. From Central Administration, Ted Knight, Assistant Superintendent of School Leadership. Amanda Thompson, Chief Human Resource Officer. Ian Wells, the Executive Director of West Highlands Ranch. Derek Cheney, the Director of Athletics, Activities, and Alternative Education. Nancy Ingalls, Personalized Learning Officer. Dr. Deanne Kirby, the Director of Educator Effectiveness. From our feeder schools, Julie Crawford, Principal of El Dorado Elementary. Michelle Frenchie, Principal of Stone Mountain Elementary. Rick Kendall, Principal of Roxborough Primary. Molly Nagy, Principal of Trailblazer Elementary. Dr. Jennifer Maloff, Principal of Saddle Ranch. Megan Ofer, Principal of Roxborough Intermediate. Tanner Fitch, Principal of Ranchview Middle School. Gigi Whalen, Principal of Coyote Creek Elementary. From ThunderRidge High School, Assistant Principal, Miss Jennifer Carroll. Administrative Dean, Miss Christina Barrett Braun. Assistant Principal and Athletic Director, Mr. Sean Patterson. Administrative Dean, Mr. Chris Smith. And Administrative Dean, Mrs. Marshawn Uhas. Thank you all for being here on this special day. We are honored by your presence. At this time, I would like to ask the members of the audience to please stand. As the student body president, it gives me great pride to introduce the 2019 senior class of ThunderRidge High School, escorted by Principal Mrs. Nikki Ballou, Assistant Principal Mrs. Ariane Roberts, Assistant Principal Mrs. Amy McCarty, and Administrative Dean Mr. Casey Paul, as well as the distinguished faculty of ThunderRidge High School. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner, performed by Senior Rachel Erickson and signed by ASL Honor Society Senior President Peyton Green and ASL Vice President Penny Nickel. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Good afternoon and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2019. In an effort to support the high expectations of the Douglas County School District and ThunderRidge High School, we ask you to observe mutual respect for one another during the ceremony. This request will ensure our school community, our families, and our friends can all hear the musical performances, speeches, and graduates' names being called as we honor our seniors on this special occasion. At this time, we would like to recognize members of the audience who have served or who are currently serving in the military. If you have served in a branch of the armed forces, please stand and be recognized. Seniors who have enlisted to join the armed forces after graduation, please join them in standing. We appreciate your commitment. Thank you. Throughout the ceremony, you will see some graduates with accents on their gowns, including honor cords, stoles, and medallions that they received at the Senior Honor Awards ceremony yesterday. We would now like to recognize these seniors.
Will all students who have earned a Columbia Blue and Lime Green cord signifying the distinction of ThunderRidge Advanced Placement Scholars please stand to be recognized? Congratulations, you may be seated.
Would students who have earned a navy blue, white, and red cord for the Laurent Clerk Medal for their membership in the American Sign Language Honor Society please stand. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Graduates who have earned a turquoise and white cord for lettering in community service, please stand. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Those students who are honored with a white stole signifying membership in DECA, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Graduates who have earned a red and white cord for their membership in Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, please stand. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Would all graduates who have earned a blue, white, and red cord for their membership in French Honor Society please stand? Congratulations, you may be seated.
Graduates who have earned a gold stole or a royal blue cord for their membership in Future Business Leaders of America, please stand. Congratulations, you may be seated.
A light blue stole signifies candidates who have completed the full International Baccalaureate Diploma program. Would students please stand and be recognized? Congratulations, you may be seated. A light blue and white cord signifies students who have successfully completed 3 or more IB courses. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Those students who are honored with a blue stole or a blue and gold cord signifying membership in the International Thespian Society, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Those students who are honored with a blue stole or multicolored cord signifying membership in National Art Honor Society, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Would the National Honor Society students who are recognized at the Senior Honor Awards ceremony who have earned a white stole or a gold cord, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Would the Peace Jam students who were recognized at the Senior Honor Award ceremony who have earned a steel blue and white cord please stand and be recognized? Congratulations, you may be seated.
Would students who have earned a green and blue cord for TRHS Peer Counseling Lettering please stand? Congratulations, you may be seated.
Would students who have earned a silver and green cord for their membership in ProStart please stand? Congratulations, you may be seated.
Would all students who are members of Spanish Honor Society wearing a scarlet and gold cord please stand? Congratulations, you may be seated.
Would all students wearing a white stole or a white cord signifying service and leadership in student government please stand? Congratulations, you may be seated.
Would all students who are members of Tri-M Music Honor Society and wearing a white stole or a pink cord please stand? Congratulations, you may be seated.
Would all students who have earned a 3.5 to 3.74 cumulative grade point average and have received a silver academic honor cord please stand? Congratulations, you may be seated.
Those students wearing a green stole signifying high academic honors with a 3.75 to a 3.99 cumulative GPA proudly stand. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Will students wearing a medallion who were honored at the Senior Awards ceremony this week as valedictorians proudly stand to be recognized? The valedictorian honor signifies successful completion of each student's high school career with a cumulative grade point average of a 4.0 or above. Congratulations on your outstanding achievement. You may be seated.
Now to honor and recognize our graduating athletes. Will all athletes who have participated on a ThunderRidge athletic team please stand? Will all athletes who have earned a first-year varsity letter please remain standing? All athletes who have earned a second-year varsity letter continue to stand. All athletes that have earned a 3-year varsity letter, please remain standing. Would all athletes who have earned a 4-year varsity letter remain standing? Congratulations to all athletes for their dedication in the classroom and to ThunderRidge athletics. You may be seated.
Would the students who were recognized at the Senior Awards Night who have earned a special seal on their diplomas and who are wearing the Seal of Biliteracy pin, please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Will all performing arts seniors please rise and go with your group?
To acknowledge and honor our special guests, will all ThunderRidge High School feeder area principals please stand and remain standing? To honor all students who have attended Douglas County Schools from kindergarten through 12th grade, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated.
At this time, I would like to introduce the ThunderRidge Graduation Symphony, who will perform Pirates of the Caribbean.
Would Senior Student Body Vice President McKenna Green and Senior Class President Brandon O'Hearn please join me on stage?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is McKenna Green, and I'm the Student Body Vice President.
And I am Brandon O'Hearn, your Senior Class President.
For the past 4 years, I have had the honor of planning events enjoyed by all my fellow graduates, creating the best memories of high school for the best high school. Through it all, we've persevered, especially through this last year. So congratulations, class of 2019, to all we've accomplished and to all we will. With that being said, this is our chance to give back to ThunderRidge. As we head off and start our own journeys, we leave our mark on ThunderRidge High School as a tradition of the senior class. So, on behalf of the class of 2019, I am proud to present to ThunderRidge High School a wood-burn picture of a bear to be displayed inside our high school above our main doors.
Along with this tradition of giving back, a crucial part of our responsibility is the upkeep of past senior gifts. This year, along with our gift, we had the wooden bear at the front entrance of our school, serviced with sanding, filling, and restaining. We are also helping to preserve the class of 2014's gift of the ThunderRidge logo in the Commons. Thank you, ThunderRidge, for giving us these amazing 4 years, as well as the opportunity to give back. Congratulations to class of 2019. Thank you.
On behalf of current and future students and staff of ThunderRidge High School, I proudly accept this gift from the class of 2019. At this time, I would like to introduce the ThunderRidge Choir, who will perform "A Million Dreams."
Close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I desire, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say say I've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we desire. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world would be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Ted Knight, Assistant Superintendent of School Leadership, would you please join me at the podium? And now the moment you have been waiting for. Mr. Knight, I hereby attest and confirm that the students seated before you have successfully completed the minimum requirements set forth by the Board of Education for the Douglas County School District and are deserving of the recognition by presentation of a high school diploma.
On behalf of Douglas County Schools, I accept these students as graduates of ThunderRidge High School and the Douglas County School District. Congratulations.
At this time, I would like to invite our Board of Education member, Ms. Wendy Vogel, to join me at the podium, and Board of Education member, Mr. Anthony Graciano, to join Principal Ballou at the podium. Junior escorts, please take your places and join me for our first set of graduates, Diploma Group 1. Diploma Group 1, please rise and approach the stage. That would be Miss Abel's class. There you are. Thank you.
Thomas Andrew Becker.
Jacob Francisco Billingham.
Nicolette Brittany Bloom.
William Thomas Borelli.
Thomas James Bonner.
Jack Owen Boughton.
Brooke K. Brenning.
Dylan Xavier Bowen.
Jordan Dean Cutter.
Cade James Bowers.
Luke Matthew Guglielmo.
Caitlin Castillo.
Nicholas Michael Harper.
Connor James Kalizi.
Allison Hegel.
Skylar Cade Denoff.
Carson Vance Hickman.
Andrea Catherine Douglas.
Britton Paige Ingalls.
Zachary Isaac Harris.
Janice Jang.
Adeline Gemma Kelly.
Jordan Toshimi Lee.
Allison Kate Lavoie.
Morgan Patrick Lindman.
Vanessa Marie Macias.
Jack Patrick Lyons.
Cheyenne Ray McGregor.
Peyton Margheim.
Penny Moonlight Nickel.
Alexis Lee Redford.
Zachary Jerome Niederman.
Peyton Sean Rempert.
Griffin James Payne.
Olivia Rose Root.
Andriana Marie Simpson.
Caden Michael Stewart.
Megan Ann Wandry.
Elissa Suzanne Wardell.
Charlize Janelle Ziegler.
Peyton Lee Yoder.
Christopher Scott Bohannon.
William Tyler Brayton.
Silvana Cano Hernandez.
Melanie Grace Kaler.
Riley Taylor Curry.
Samantha Abigail Golden.
Chetan Delakia.
Owen Jacob Grebmeyer.
Catherine Ann Fair.
Cade Adams Green.
Melanie Gray Hoffman.
Bryn Riley Harrington.
Minu Kim.
Hannah Elizabeth Holzmer.
Liam Patrick Chosen.
Reese Jeffrey Counter.
Bianca Sage Lewis.
Olivia Pearl LeMay.
Erica Nicole Lofquist.
Aaliyah Marie Lazari.
Catherine Sarah McKinnon.
Colby Braxton Luongo.
Nathan McIsaac Mueller.
Brandon Robert O'Hearn.
Serene Ong.
Colleen Veronica Rafferty. Nathan Aiden Scott.
Joseph Bernard Radachonsky.
Spencer Aposhin Skidmore.
Cameron Dawn Reams.
Eliana Micaiah Vanderjack.
Brooke Elizabeth Rossi.
Jason Ryan Worthen.
Alexis Meek Roth. Aubrey Lucille Schaefer.
Caitlin Julia Allen.
Cassandra Nicole Sahik.
Catherine Patricia Bach.
Elizabeth Margaret Sinclair.
Bridget Ann Bartlett.
Franca Luisa Bome Sharpe.
Cassidy Ann Elmer.
Nathan Riley Stromberg.
Emily Ruth Holloway.
Victoria Buenrostro Velasquez.
Harris Eaton Ingram.
Caitlin Michelle Barner.
Jack Stephen Jers.
Natalia Bieta Buddha.
Isabel Servina Johnston.
Madeline Parker Kasich.
Melissa Catherine Contianis.
Madison Taylor Cooper.
Zachary Jacob Counter.
Blake Lewis Eaton.
Blake Andrew Mitchell.
Taylor Lee Fisher.
Antonio Eugene Patterson.
Joshua Paul Genzimer.
Molly Suzanne Platt.
Kaylee Dawn Hallworth.
Sean Jeffrey Pontius.
Sydney Murakami Kakuda.
Scott Allen Ruckel.
Gracie Lusk.
Chase Leland Scherschel.
Katya Medina.
Katrina Renee Tardy.
Zachary Daniel Moberly.
Cassandra Leanne Thomas.
Jacob Andrew Olin.
Kyle Patrick Wilner.
Bailey Shea Pattison.
Tej Ariel.
Lachlan Alexander Phillips.
Luke Reed Barber.
Brendan Cope Reams.
Hayden Jean Corbett. Kayla Shage Rutsky.
Kyle Patrick Cozard.
Kazuhiro Salvador.
Caroline Anderson Colin.
Quincy Jacob Schoen.
Nicole Elizabeth Colwell.
Anna Gracie Sapesi.
Rebecca Kaylin Dalton.
Aiden Gareth Thomas.
Michael John Einerson.
Bailey Mason Vert.
Israel Nicholas Flores.
Alexei Yermakov.
Trevor Thomas Grow.
Eric Matthias Banta.
Annalise Hart.
LaCane Janelle Barker.
Nathan Cole Haliski.
Raymond Lane Businger.
Jonathan Lawrence Jessen.
Justin Edward Brells.
Emmanuel Kalamula.
Kevin Alexander Duda.
Riley Nicole Martinez.
Amanda Noel Hedges.
Reagan Grace McNamara.
Grant William Hendrick.
Mallory Jean Polizzi.
Caitlin Brett Eimel.
Abigail Lois Peterson.
Evan Michael Kalak.
Jack Christopher Potter.
Abby Elizabeth Lalone.
Jack Corey Ritchie.
Taylor Faith McCloskey.
Liam Joseph Schuler.
Ethan Michael Malensky.
Gabriella Liana Swanson.
Maxwell Inabugu Wakuku Jr.
Hannah Ray Baldwin.
Alexandria Nicole Park.
Lucas Larry Berry.
Joseph Lee David Perry.
Brian Peter Kane.
Leah Michelle Prohaska.
Megan Lynn Cottle.
Jacob Carter Ross.
Brandon John DeRozier.
Kevin Lewis Sachs.
Danielle Ray Latora.
Davis William Sheets.
Caleb Joseph Garcia.
Catherine Louise Sturm.
Julia Ray Garcia.
Caroline Grace Sykes.
Kira Elizabeth Godinez.
Madison Taylor Warren.
Sydney Elise Goldsmith. Is it my turn? Abigail Johannesman.
Caden Allen Anze.
Ava Isabella Kurzik.
Dana Marie Chafe.
Ty Christian Kirby.
Hannah Colette Cody.
Whitney Nicole Canope.
Kaylee Marie Kominski.
Emmeline Regina Paul.
Lena Marie Cunningham.
Cy Stephen Paul.
Tanner Allen Dixon.
Nicholas Anthony Ruggieri.
Rebecca Ann Ellis.
Summer Silva Gabriella Spencer.
Rachel Ann Erickson.
Caleb Richard Taylor.
Taylon Daniel Fisher.
Julia Christine Trujillo.
Abigail Antoinette Fryer.
Alan Patrick Young.
Gabriella Sue Geiselhardt.
Braden Robert Curry.
Tracy Teen Juk Huynh.
Nathan Ronald Daniel.
Kendall Renee Cadnock.
Broder Everett Swenson Diston.
Catherine Nicole Carr.
Ryan Gracie Elder.
Nicholas Gavin Kimber.
Henry Thomas Frick.
Maria Zoya Krivorik.
Caitlin Elizabeth Glassburner.
Spencer Austin Lambert.
Jeffrey Jordan Benito Hullub Jr.
Samuel Edward Motzkus.
Jason Michael Lawrenson Jr.
Rachel Lucia Palumbo.
Seth Richard Launton.
Maximilian Lyle Revy.
Evan James Olivas.
Alexander Ryan Strizic.
Angelica Maria Quintero.
Joshua David Vaughn.
Abby Elizabeth Semivan. Noah Jacob Sporer. Trenton Joseph Steele. Jade Kathleen Stevenson. Tana Lynn Stites. Benjamin Christopher Taylor. Gretchen Nancy Winsick. Rebecca Drusilla Whitham.
Congratulations, Diploma Group 1. I would now like to introduce Senior Chase Serschel for his senior class speech.
Good afternoon. To begin, I would like to discuss the idea of the Grizzly Den. I do not mean the den where we cheered for countless basketball games, chanted for field day, or granted wishes during Wish Week. I do not mean the literal Grizzly Den where we began 4 years ago singing and horribly off-tune Freshmen Are Bulls. Instead, I want to discuss the Grizzly Den that the ThunderRidge community has come to replicate. The true Grizzly Den, where a mother grizzly ensures the safety of her young and brings back food and nourishment from the hunt. The young grizzlies of a wild grizzly den lie in wait, expecting their mother to come back with the sustenance needed to grow. Upon the mother's return, the grizzly cubs feast and grow stronger. Eventually, the grizzly cubs are strong enough to leave their campus on their own, maybe pick a few berries, or carry out Chick-fil-A on a quick trip to the woods or a town center. But before long, the grizzly cubs have developed into a force to be reckoned with. Cultivated in their grizzly den by a caring overseer, the grizzly cubs have ranked up to be ready to start their own den and brave the woods for themselves. Well, here we are. At long last, the grizzly cubs of the class of 2019 have developed into a fine group composed of outstanding individuals ready for the next step in our lives. The time for development to occur within the safety and relative comfort of our grizzly den has come to an end. While we depart onto the next challenge on this grand obstacle course of life, I seek to remind you all that the grizzly den has molded us into vessels of preparedness that are well equipped to change the world. As we step forward into university life, the military, the workforce, our futures, we step forward carrying the experiences and lessons that were taught within those austere upper and lower hallways. Throughout our time here at ThunderRidge, we painstakingly memorized the derivative of 4x to the fourth and the assassination that plunged the world into chaos in 1914. While 16x cubed and Archduke Franz Ferdinand are hardly the key bit of knowledge that shall drive us to changing the world, it is the process that was long practiced that has supplied us with the tools needed to impact our future communities. Whether you walk through these halls as an athlete, actor or actress, academic, IB, AP, ACC, or the numerous other distinctions, you are armed with the knowledge of how to learn. ThunderRidge has remarkably been able to show every student here today not what we should know, but more so how to know. ThunderRidge has taught us the principles of learning that I am convinced will carry this class of 2019 to impactful futures in the abundance of arenas that we will command. ThunderRidge has taught us the facts and knowledge expected to come with high school, but much more importantly, ThunderRidge has developed the skills of a learner. We have learned the diligence required to master a subject, we have learned the value in teamwork, and most importantly, we have learned the courage needed to ask questions and to continue to step forward along this path of knowledge, learning, and growth. This grizzly den has surrounded us with the principles needed to change the world, and it is up to us to employ them in our future communities to make an impact on those that depend on us. As a grizzly steps out of the den and is forced to live independently, the grown grizzly club has not just grown in size or strength, it has learned to survive. The den that was ThunderRidge has taught us to be a warrior, cultivated within us since that first day of freshman orientation where we had to dreadingly go to school a day earlier than everyone else to meet our seminars and learn our fight songs, was this idea that we are the victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and the leaders and the best. While this fight song proudly describes us as the best, underneath these claims lies the truth, backed by the adversity that we have faced. I do not mean the adversity found in coming up with cheers that won't get us kicked out of the basketball games, or in seeing a ridiculously overpriced cinnamon roll in the cafeteria, but buying it anyways. I mean the real challenges that each of us has faced. I've learned that everyone, and I mean everyone, has a story or a battle that they are always fighting that is oftentimes not known by those around them. I know that the people standing with me today have experienced an obstacle that has pressed their backs against the wall and kept pressing. Now, I also know that those moments of struggle can and have passed into moments of perseverance. As I am joining the Navy, I often look to those that have gone before me for insight or motivation. The U.S. Navy SEALs state that pain is weakness leaving the body. The idea that the more you suffer, the more prepared you are for suffering in the future, and that therefore you will suffer less. For us, that simply means that the adversity that we have faced has made every individual standing before you more prepared for your future than you could imagine. What you learned about yourself from those moments of struggle, those moments of challenge, will undoubtedly be of use to you in your future. The Navy SEALs say, when an operation turns foul or when the situation appears hopeless, tainted with struggle and the temptation to quit, that you are not here to survive this, you are here to command it. I implore these grizzlies in front of me that when approached by the obstacles of our future, remember the adversity that you have faced in your past. Look upon that new challenge and say with no doubt in your heart and no tremor in your voice, how dare you cross my path? Take command of the situation, don't just survive it. To the grizzly parents who have so carefully been by our side for the past 18-some years, I stand before you today as a simple messenger. I hope that through our accomplishments throughout these early stages of life, and that through our love for the people who have helped us along this journey, and through our desire to make an impact on our future communities, that you can clearly perceive that we are ready. To the Grizzly community, faculty, and staff, I hope to convey the class of 2019's gratitude in playing such a significant role in cultivating us into the individuals that we are today, prepared to take this brave step into a new arena that I am confident will grant continued learning and growth due to the lessons that you taught us. And to my fellow Grizzlies of the 2019 class, I would not have had it any other way. Summoning this peak of educational and individual development together with you all at my side has been a great honor. I'm excited to see where this journey will take each of us. Finally, I leave you all with this. We are the victors valiant, we are the conquering heroes, and we will be known as the leaders and the best, should we step into our futures with the confidence of a warrior that was cultivated in a grizzly den that has undoubtedly prepared us for the future. Grizzlies, always remember to aim high, face down adversity, and take command of your future. To the class of 2019, congratulations, and once a Grizzly, always a Grizzly. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce Alex Buckley, Reagan Fensky, Olivia LeMay, and Alex Hanchett. They will perform I Lived by One Republic.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't fear the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall.
Hope when the crowd screams out, it's screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay.
Hope that and it hurts so bad. The only way you can know is give it all you have.
And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all. I did it all.
I owned every second that this world could give.
Saw so many places, the things that I did.
Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived.
Hope when you spend your days, but they all add up.
And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. Saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. Whatever you wanna do, I'll be here right next to you. No matter what comes your way, I know it'll be okay. Whatever you wanna do, I'll be here right next to you. No matter what comes your way, I hope that you can say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. Saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. Oh, I swear I lived. I lived, I lived. Oh, I did it all. I did it all. I did it all. Oh, oh, I swear I lived.
I would like again to invite Board of Education member Mrs. Wendy Vogel to join me at the podium, and Board of Education member Mr. Anthony Graziano to join Principal Ballou at the podium. Junior escorts, please take your places and join me for our next set of graduates. Diploma Group 2. Graduates, please rise and approach the stage.
Catherine Elizabeth Bach.
Chloe Isabel Bailey.
Bryce Jacob Beals.
Lauren Ray Brandt.
Benjamin Michael Surgeon.
Mason Patrick Bruning.
Ethan Charles Frazier.
James Irwin Kofer III.
Colin Eric Matlin Lentz.
Kalia Ann Doyle.
Alexandra Lavina.
Lauren Brielle Fleming.
Patrick Benjamin Moores.
Brady Michael Gill.
Jacob Charles Murray.
Calvin Griffin Green Dobrinsky.
Lucas Hunter North.
Chase William Jones.
Allison Nicole Phillips.
Ryan Scott Kaler.
Jacob Howard Porter.
Alyssa Marie Long.
William Burton Schwartz.
Daniel Joseph McCord.
Mallory Catherine Sobis.
Courtney K. Morris.
Kaylin Ann Trupp.
Morgan Grace Regner.
Kelsey Elizabeth Vanderhill.
Megan Ann Schaefer.
Martin Lee Verdon.
Emily Lauren Sickler.
Eric Matthew Wagster.
Ryan Anthony Silknitter.
Madison Faye Ward Brown.
Douglas Lee Strauss.
Maya Lynn Watanabe.
Sarah Nicole Stretz.
Astrid Yvette Alfaro.
Jordan Anel Wubina Scobuffs.
Brandon Anthony Alvarez.
Jenna Patricia Young.
Derek Aiden Barrera. Matthew Hunter Davey.
Jacob Paul Artzer.
Thomas Connor Dempsey.
Jacob Michael Capello.
Bethany Kai Dover.
Kyler Casey Chance.
Ryan Nathaniel Eba.
Drew Miles Christian III.
Cameron Jean Feist.
Sage Olivia Diascoli.
Grace Hannah Feckety.
Graham Wesley DeHalicourt.
Mason Dean Gray.
Brianna Marcelina Downey.
Rosemary Lynn Ha.
Emma Michaela Finkowitz.
Abigail Leah Jones.
Gabriella Reyes Frecor.
Michael Ray Martell.
Bryant Joel Gross.
Kelton Robert Leroy Lipford.
Dante Walter Johnson.
William David Norling.
Michelle Kim.
Alexis Anaí Orozco Guerrega.
Gianna Brittany Martinez.
Sarah Michelle Peterson.
Grayson Lane Narlinger.
Emma Ann Pugh.
Kayla Nicole Scarlett.
Chase Anthony Sebohar.
Christopher Del Skluzak.
Justin Michael Story.
Cassie Joelle Smith.
Carrie Lee Woods.
Riley Allison Smith.
Alex Joseph Buckley.
Anthony Marcus Stoller.
Kelly Marie Carpenter.
Nathan Chad Thomas.
Callista Ellen Christensen.
Brandon Martin Vetramilla.
Campbell Walker
Cox.
Sydney V. White.
Austin James Gamble.
Ashley Sophia Young.
Ryan Matthew Gilmore.
Maya Solis Alvarez.
Sophie Marie Kimball.
Haiti Armstrong.
Victoria Ashley LeBay.
Brett Christopher Barban.
Alex James Leonard.
Hannah Abigail Brown.
Thomas Arthur Nevins.
John Christopher Thomas Fast.
Abigail Carolyn O'Keefe.
Kyle Scott Jansen.
Ryan Timothy Orr.
Ainsley Jameson Kosa.
Anna Renee Pacheco.
Hunter David James Long.
Claudia Elizabeth Schwartz.
Leela Lalani Lynch.
William Zane Sargent.
Ian Robert McAdams.
Benjamin Richard Sprague.
Timothy Tibaboo Clark McCrary.
Bronwyn Ann Thomas.
Holly Araya Nielsen.
Evan Russell Thompson.
Amber Lee Rogers.
Caitlin Laura Ward Brown.
Joshua Tanner Wall Snow.
Raina Serena Malabanan Yabit.
Kirsten Nicole Stevenson.
Catherine Mackenzie Bandel.
Samantha Joy Stewart.
Paige Marie Bova.
Nicholas Michael Stockton. Katarina Chase Burke.
Hunter David Sugar.
Delio Amani Clark.
Patrick Joseph Trisna.
Luisa Lopez dos Santos del Huacha.
Rachel Marie Welsh.
Zachary Samuel Fox. Ezekiel Ernesto Gallegos.
Jordan Lawrence Abdul Wahab Jamil Awad.
McKenna Caroline Green.
Victoria Winter Boge.
Abby Michelle Hafer.
Matthew Austin Brown.
Kevin Michael Johnson.
Avery Lynn Kroll.
Michael Joseph McCormick.
Anik Mete de Braune.
Aiden Thomas Miller.
Gregory Tino DeVille.
Jacqueline Elise Neal.
Grace Elizabeth Forbush.
Nishan Potlery.
Madeline Bailey Garcia.
Anna Elizabeth Rosenbaum.
Colin Joseph Hurstis.
Katarina Casey Skank.
Austin Jacob Jones.
Ashley Renee Troji.
Emily Gule Carlson.
Lindy Aline Troop.
Aiden Christopher Kleiman.
Jacob Robert Whalen.
Elizabeth Breck Levi.
Mara McCowan Belcher.
Shannon Christine McCormick.
Michael Jeffrey Land.
Madison Paige Netishel.
Mia Ryan Bourgogne.
Quinn Matthew Pesh.
Joshua Daejeon Cho.
Samantha Nicole Panette.
Cooper Embry Cox.
Olivia May Schaefer.
Brian Timothy Kendall Deasy.
Harper Joy Smith.
Matthew William Evelai.
Weston Cole Stice.
Cooper Hunt.
Maximus Logan Wary.
McKenna Grace Kircher.
Reagan Lee Zimmerman.
Faith Lauren Kiefer.
Isaiah Robert Bachicha.
Courtney Patricia Lee.
Catherine Alexis Carroll.
Jacob Brock Liker.
Danik Alexandrovich Chekovich.
Gavin Lee Ovid.
Elena Louise Crawford.
Jamie Elizabeth Post.
Jason Christian Escobar.
Jordan Lynette Richko.
Reagan Lynn Fensky.
Isabella Elizabeth Estradas.
Elijah Austin Hayes.
Bridget Ann Strabo.
Christina Marie Hirschman.
Haley Alisa Waits.
Lauren May King.
Justin Michael Sipfel.
Jack Ryan Leonards.
Kyle Patrick Barton.
Sydney Marie Leby.
Mitchell Cameron Bobo.
Kelsey Elizabeth Ostrowski.
Ashley Madison Burridge.
Porter Lucas Owen Lovato.
Mackenzie Skylar Bush.
Noah Thomas Price.
Aminda Rose Cap.
Parker Allen Oscar Roberts.
Hey, Aminda. Hallie Elizabeth Cunningham.
Allison Lynn Sang.
Zoe Marie Drake.
Jason Michael Motorcycle Spond.
Jared Foster Goodman.
Sebastian Charles Stillwell.
Peyton Marilyn Green.
Trevor Patrick Van Law.
Rose Hong.
Haley Madison Wood.
Victoria Danielle Macias. Nicole Marie Martin.
Hunter James Boyd.
Madeline Sue McAllister.
Theodore Braden Gallegos.
Peyton Bailey Nexon.
Taylor Lauren Gunn.
Jillian Summer Rathman.
Alec James Hanchett.
Sydney Marie Tucker.
Amanda Beth Hayes.
Maxwell Garrett Welch.
Nicholas Evan Heckert.
Jacob Thomas Wabito.
Macy Madeline Hill. Austin Robert Holt. Alexander Carl Keating. Alexis Rose Lorette. Sydney Rebecca Loveridge. Brendan John McManus. Justin Todd Melka. Donovan Richard Morris. Joseph John Sanchez Jr. Rachel Beth Shaner. Kyler John Unruh. Renee Hope Waldron. Leah Dawn Marie Wallenches. Anna Rachel West.
Congratulations, Diploma Group 2. It is my pleasure to introduce Annalise Hart for the senior class speech.
Class of 2019, congratulations on this great achievement. Pele, a famous soccer player, once said, "The more difficult the victory, the greater the happiness in winning." Now may I ask each of you where you were 4,673 days ago. Each of us were lacing up our shoes and warming up for the most intense game, the game against life. 4,673 days ago, the whistle sounded, signaling for the game to begin. The first minute of the game, the class of 2019 stepped onto the field filled with nerves and excitement. We had an opportunity to prove ourselves as a team. The past games no longer mattered, for all that mattered was the game at hand. The first minute of the game compares to our first day of kindergarten. On our first day, we stood outside the school anxiously waiting to meet our teachers and our classmates. As little 5-year-olds, we were yet to define ourselves as well as discover our strengths and our weaknesses. Many of us hadn't quite found our closest friends, we didn't know what we were truly passionate about, and we didn't know the type of student we would become. Day 1 of kindergarten was simply a fresh start with no expectations. At this moment, we had an equal opportunity to either win or lose the game. As each minute of the game went by, we began to define ourselves. Similarly, as each day of school passed, we also began to define ourselves. The first 10 minutes of the game, we discovered the strengths and weaknesses of our opponent and how we would adapt our play to win the game. Throughout elementary school, we discovered our own strengths and weaknesses and how we would use them to find success. We discovered what we were truly passionate about: sports, theater, art, dancing, reading, video gaming, the list goes on and on. These activities helped us to develop friendships and find happiness. 20 minutes into the game, and life scored a goal. As we endured the awkward 2 years of middle school and transitioned into high school, many of us experienced overwhelming workloads, a change in friends, and being called the freshies. Although the score is 1-0, the game is not over, and the class of 2019 must work even harder to win. The determination and drive of the class of 2019 led us to recover from the difficult transition. Shot, goal. The class of 2019 and their fans celebrate as the score is now 1-1. The past 4 years here at ThunderRidge, we have had the opportunity to be a part of some amazing events and celebrate together as a class. Of course, everyone's favorite day of the year, Field Day. Allow me to take you back to freshman year when we ran with the Bulls. Sophomore year, we experienced the medieval times and got our first Field Day trophy. Junior year, we danced the disco. And finally, senior year, we ruled the school with Greek mythology, and we received our second Field Day trophy. A bittersweet moment as we came to the realization that our last field day was over. The class of 2019 carried their energy to go score another goal, making the score 2-1. Similarly, the energy from field day carries us through the year, as we are more unified as a class and as a school. However, the celebrations extended to much more than just our school, but also the community. Here at ThunderRidge, we had an opportunity to come together as an entire community and celebrate the lives of some amazing kids through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Throughout our 4 years, we have raised money to help Cole go to Hawaii, Gracie go to Disney World, Quaid go to New Zealand, and Mia go to Paris. Because of your selfless acts of participating in Wish Week, you help the dreams of these kids come true. On behalf of all the students at ThunderRidge, I would like to thank student government and each of the staff members for making our 4 years here a fun and memorable experience. However, feeling confident, our team lost our intensity and life scored another goal, tying the game with a score of 2-2. This was the moment we realized that high school wasn't always going to be fun and easy. There were times in which we lacked motivation and we felt defeated. There have been times in which we have fallen short, whether it be on a test, in a friendship, on a stage, or on a field. Everybody makes mistakes, but it is through those mistakes that we learn the most. There were also times in which our school bound together in time of loss. May we always remember our principal, Mr. Tabling, who impacted each and every one of our lives. We can look to him as an example of working hard and never giving up. The team looked around at our coaches, our teammates, and our fans, who were all encouraging us to not give up. Look around today at your classmates and friends sitting next to you, as well as the audience and your #1 fans here to show their love and support. Be grateful for the amazing people in your life, for the chance of them being in your life is small when you think about the 7.5 billion people in the world. 10 minutes left in the game, and the class of 2019 felt the intensity of the game increase as the pressure to score escalated. The last 2 months of our senior year was quite stressful. Senior projects, senior prom, community service, clubs and activities, finals, the to-do list seemed to never end. But I stand here today to tell you that you made it. You scored the winning goal, and the class of 2019 won the game against life. The victory may have been difficult to achieve, but just as Pele said, the happiness will be great. Class of 2019, celebrate this victory, but remember there are many games against life that lie ahead. Use the skills you have developed and the knowledge you have gained in your next stage of life. Whether you are going to college, entering the workforce, traveling the world, or serving our country in the armed forces, make a goal to make a difference. Many challenges lie ahead in our lives, but with challenges come great victories. Once a Grizzly, always a Grizzly. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce Reagan Fensky, Ben Sprague, Josh Vigil, and Megan Wandry, who will perform 100 Years by Ryan James.
I'm 15 for a moment. I'm caught in between 10 and 20, and I'm just dreaming, counting the ways to where you are. 15, there's still time for you, time to buy and time to lose. 15, there's never a wish better than this. When you only got 100 years to live.
I'm 33 for a moment. I'm still the man, but you see I'm a they.
A kid on the way, a family on the line. I'm 45 for a moment. The sea is high and I'm headed into a crisis, chasing the years of my life. 15, there's still time for you, time to buy and time to lose yourself within a morning star. 15, I'm alright with you. 15, there's never a wish better than this. When you only got 100 years to live.
Half the time goes by.
Suddenly your eyes, another blink of an eye. 67 is gone, the sun is getting high. We're moving on.
I'm 99 for a moment. I'm dying for just another moment, and I'm just dreaming.
Counting the ways to where you are. 15, there's still time for you. 22, I feel her too. 33, you're on your way. Every day's a new day. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 15, there's still time for you. Time to buy and time to say 15. There's never a wish better than this. When you only got 100 years to live.
Would Aubrey Schaefer please join me on the stage for the presentation of the graduates? Ladies and gentlemen, it was with great pride that I introduced to you with a GPA of 4.5789 and a class rank of #1, our top valedictorian, Miss Aubrey Schaefer, who will now present the 2019 ThunderRidge graduates.
Graduates, please stand. Classmates, please move your tassels from right to left, symbolizing your completion of high school.
Graduates, please be seated. Thank you. As ThunderRidge graduates, you are now lifelong members of the Grizzly family, joining the ranks of thousands of alumni making a difference around the world. Remember, once a Grizzly, thank you for a wonderful ceremony. Friends, family, and guests, after the graduates have exited the arena, we invite you to meet your graduate outside of the west entrance. That way. in front of the bell tower. I know you are anxious to celebrate with your graduate. However, at this time, we are asking you to remain standing until the entire class of 2019 has exited. Graduates, family, and friends in the audience, please stand. Class of 2019, on behalf of the entire faculty, staff, and the ThunderRidge High School community, we wish you all health, happiness, and lifelong learning. Congratulations.